Hi everybody in the MediBee support group. I hope I have pressed the right button as I can't exactly see if this is working. It's my first time on Facebook using the live function. So if somebody could write right now so I can see that you are actually connected to me, I would be very happy. It says sending live. Okay. Well, I hope that you listen to me and that you can hear me. My name is Silvia Meyer, and I am one of the founders of MediBee. I would like to introduce myself and a little bit about the background for MediBee support group, because it is one of the activities we are making, as we have actually several. Now I see I have one viewer, so I almost would consider to start over again, but I want to speak about the reason why we believe that establishing a community like MediBee support group is very important. For me, I have a background that is both professionally involved with a non-profit organization that works with people who are or dependent on medication, and also takes different kind of drugs and medicine, and often it is related to some kind of disorder like anxiety, depression, PTSD, and other mental health issues. I myself am 40 years old. I started out as 15 years old to take different kinds of substances because I felt very much different than others. And for many years, I didn't know actually what that was that made me feel like that. When I have had about 10 years of different kinds of medication and drugs, I developed an addiction. And first, after I actually came out of my medication and drugs at that time, I discovered, after have been to the medical emergency like 30 times, that I suffered from panic disorder, panic attacks, and anxiety. And I have had depressions very often, and it goes along with my anxiety as well. So I want to speak a little bit about why we think that the group, which is growing at the moment, is so important to be involved in the team vision for this organization that we actually are trying to establish. I personally am from Denmark, and the other founders are Michelle Barløse. She's also from Denmark. Then we have Luke Thompson that you have met. He is from England, and our other trustees are from UK as well. So you will probably meet a lot of them along the way. I am so happy that this group is being a support for many people. And I am also aware that there are some posts and comments that's not so appropriate. And we are trying to, make a team of moderators that can keep an eye on the group being a caring, supportive, and very secure group where everybody can feel comfortable. So for that to happen, we need volunteers, and we need moderators and good admins. I want to introduce the next thing that is going to happen over the next couple of weeks. and that is that we want to create a Kickstarter campaign which will create a greater awareness on our challenge and our cause, which is depression, anxiety, and mental health challenges, along with medication. When I say medication, I mean that this is very important to take within the how do you say concept, because we are, I am guessing now, but we are probably 80% of us on medication. I am, and many others are. So we have made some surveys on the group, and it looks like, you know, that this is the right assumption. And we are creating and developing a social network app, which is the foundation of that organization that we are trying to frame. That means we are creating an app that is for you and me and for thousands of other people, because we need a place which is safe and secure and not involving all kind of other topics, and maybe Facebook is a great tool for us to use to have contact with friends and family. But I know if I want to talk about my anxiety or my cancer diagnosis, because I have a different kind of stuff I'm dealing with, it's not something I want to have everybody to look at. This is why this MediBee community app, which we are striving to develop, we have already begun, but we have quite a way to go to develop the whole concept. It will be as any other social network app, but we will make sure that you will be informed all the way, because in this app there will be possibilities for growing different kind of support groups, having different topics. We have volunteer moderators and volunteer admins, and you can see we are 1,800 in the group. So I cannot even imagine how many we will get into this MediBee community app. So the next thing I want to tell you about is something that we really want to involve you with, because for people is the core of you know the engine that drives, but we are in need for the support of everyone if we want to this organization to be something that can grow and that can make an impact, not only in the future for us and for each other here and now, but also for the many other thousands of people that needs this. You will hear a lot about the upcoming app in the next couple of days and weeks. I know Luke will speak about it, and Michelle as well. So keep an eye on our live streams. We want to involve you. We want to make this project to be something that is yours as much as ours. There's several hundreds, maybe thousands of support groups out on the network, out on Facebook. We don't want to be just one of them. We want to create a technology-based tool, an app, just as Facebook, just as the foundation of it will be strong and can be something that can grow a lot of years in the future. But to just gather and unite all the groups, all the individuals who are in need of support and who wants to support others, who wants to share moments, good and bad, who wants to be part of the MediBee universe, which we are creating, and we look forward to introduce that for you. Everything will be in a MediBee universe. A support bee will be the volunteer who are normally moderator will be a support bee, an admin will be an admin bee, and this is the way it will be in this app. The support groups will be called a hive, like a beehive. So we are creating a really nice, caring, and joyful frame of this organization, so you can enjoy being there and feel safe and feel that you can get support anytime during the day or night, because we are many and we are millions that is affected by mental health challenges. So I will definitely hope that you will support the next stage of us bringing awareness on this cause of MediBee, and the next stage is actually for us to make a Kickstarter campaign, and we want you to be part of it. We want us, all 1,800 members, to be the ones who are starting this campaign, because I believe, and the whole team and many of the volunteers and moderators we have spoken to are very intrigued by the thought that we can make a great impact on bringing awareness to this cause. And we can do that on Kickstarter. So we will inform you all the way, and we will ask you about questions like, what do you think would be good for having people to be backers and supporters for this app, and how can we do this together so it can be shared, and so we can involve other support groups, because the app will be something absolutely amazing, an organization that can gather and unite so many other groups, all different, but still in the same position of mental health challenges. And this can be taking antidepressants and having side effects. It can be depression, winter depression. It can be anxiety attacks. It can be around PTSD. It can be several. Myself, I have anxiety disorder. I have as well depression that goes on and off. I have a cancer diagnosis, which I live with for 5 years. So I have also had to live with pain, and sometimes I have to have painkillers. So there's times where I really think, I'm going crazy, and this is what anxiety does to you. It brings you to a place where you think that there's no light in front of you. But every time I have managed to, just challenging the challenge. So it's the only way forward. It is to get support from others, looking yourself in the mirror and just say the opposite of what you think. If you think you're not strong, tell yourself you're strong. If you think you're not worth anything, then tell yourself in the mirror you are worth everything. So I could speak a lot about this because I have worked in this field for so many years, but I have the perspective from the user perspective, and the patient perspective for so many years, since I was 15 and I'm 40 today. So it's 25 years with anxiety, with depressions and medication. So This is my first live on MediBee. I hope you have listened, and I hope you will follow the next live sessions. I think tomorrow is Michelle, and I will be back again in a couple of days. Be kind to each other, and remember to think about what you comment and post, because it can affect others if it's not a very positive thing you write. So overall, I think the group is become the community we really envisioned that could be the foundation of the MediBee community. Um, yes, you can ask me anything you want afterwards. I am online, so see you guys, and be kind and be MediBee members, and be proud of it, because we are about to build something great. I love you, and I send you a lot of hugs. Silvia says goodbye. Good night.